The Big Show, born Paul White on February 8, 1972, in Aiken, South Carolina, is a retired American professional wrestler and actor, known for his time in WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, where he became a household name. Standing at a towering 7 feet tall and weighing over 400 pounds at his peak, White's physical size and presence in the ring made him one of the most unique and intimidating figures in the wrestling world. White's early life was marked by challenges, particularly with his size. He was diagnosed with acromegaly, a condition that causes abnormal growth due to an excess of growth hormone. His height and larger-than-life proportions were a direct result of this disorder. Despite the physical challenges, White excelled in various sports during his youth, including basketball and football. He played basketball at Wichita State University, but his focus eventually shifted to professional wrestling. White's wrestling journey began in the early 1990s, when he trained under the tutelage of WWE Hall of Famer Afa Anoa'i in the Wild Samoans training camp. He quickly made a name for himself on the independent wrestling scene, where his size and skill were on full display. It wasn't long before he caught the attention of the major wrestling promotions. In 1995, White signed with World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he debuted under the ring name The Giant. His character was introduced as the son of the legendary Andre the Giant, positioning him as a giant figure in the industry. His debut match in WCW was against Hulk Hogan at the 1995 Bash at the Beach event, where he immediately became a major force in the promotion. The Giant quickly became one of WCW's top stars, capturing the WCW World Heavyweight Championship in 1996 at the young age of 24. During his time in WCW, White was part of key storylines, including a feud with Hulk Hogan that elevated his status. He was also involved in the faction known as the NWO New World Order, further cementing his role as a top-tier talent. However, in 1999, White's time with WCW came to an end, and he made a surprising jump to WWE, then WWF, debuting in 1999 as a Big Show. This transition marked the beginning of one of the most iconic careers in wrestling history. In WWE, the Big Show became one of the company's most prominent superstars. His first major feud was with Vince McMahon, the WWE chairman, and this storyline helped establish him as a legitimate threat in the promotion. Over the next 2 decades, White would go on to have memorable feuds and rivalries with some of WWE's biggest stars, including Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock John Cena, and Triple H. He also became known for his ability to work with wrestlers of all sizes, whether as a dominant giant or in more comedic storylines. The Big Show captured multiple championships during his WWE tenure, including the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Tag Team Championship, and the Intercontinental Championship. He became the first wrestler in history to win the WWE, WCW, and ECW World Heavyweight Championships, a testament to his adaptability and success across different wrestling promotions. The Big Show's presence in WWE was defined not only by his size, but also his versatility in the ring. He was known for performing high-flying moves and technical wrestling that went beyond what one would expect from someone of his stature. In addition to his wrestling career, the Big Show has also ventured into acting, appearing in a variety of television shows and movies. He made guest appearances in series like The Middle and starred in the Netflix family comedy series The Big Show Show, which premiered in 2020. His role in the show showcases comedic timing and ability to entertain audiences outside of the wrestling ring. His acting career, although secondary to his wrestling career, helped solidify his place in popular culture. Despite experiencing multiple injuries throughout his career, including serious knee and hip issues, the Big Show remained an active wrestler for nearly 3 decades. In 2021, he officially announced his departure from WWE to sign with All Elite Wrestling AEW, another major wrestling promotion. He debuted on AEW programming in March 2021 as a commentator and a special enforcer for certain matches. His time in AEW allowed him to transition from a regular competitor to a more supportive role, helping to elevate younger talent while still maintaining his iconic status. Outside of the ring, White has been involved in various charity works and public appearances. He has used his platform to advocate for issues such as children's health, and he has worked with the Special Olympics. White's journey in wrestling and entertainment is one marked by resilience, overcoming personal challenges, and adapting to different phases of his career. His contributions to the industry have earned him recognition as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Throughout his career, The Big Show remained a beloved figure in the world of professional wrestling, known for his sheer physicality, his in-ring skills, and his undeniable charisma. His influence on the wrestling world extends beyond just his in-ring accomplishments. He became a symbol of how talent, regardless of size, could break barriers and entertain millions around the world. The Big Show's influence extended far beyond just the wrestling ring. He became a fixture in pop culture, regularly appearing in television shows, movies, and commercials, which helped maintain his relevance even outside of wrestling. His role in The Big Show show on Netflix, where he portrayed a fictionalized version of himself, was an especially significant move for his career. The show ran for one season, and although it was short-lived, it demonstrated his potential as an entertainer beyond wrestling. His performances on television and in films showcase his comedic timing and ability to appeal to a wide range of audiences. In terms of wrestling, The Big Show's career had a number of notable milestones and matches that defined his legacy. His rivalry with John Cena, one of WWE's biggest stars, stood out as one of the most memorable feuds of the 2000s. The Big Show's feud with Cena began in the early 2000s and culminated in several high-profile matches, including a steel cage match at WWE Judgment Day 2009. Their clashes were intense and showcased The Big Show's ability to put on exciting, dramatic matches with one of the company's most popular superstars. Another defining moment for The Big Show was his involvement in WWE's Money in the Bank ladder matches, where he proved that even a man of his size could perform in high-flying, high-stakes contests. His sheer strength and ability to execute power moves while still being agile enough to take part in these fast-paced matches demonstrated his unique skill set in professional wrestling. Big Show's connection with the fans also became a major part of his appeal. Though he was often positioned as a heel villain, he was capable of drawing significant fan support, particularly during his more humorous or self-deprecating storylines. His ability to switch from a fierce antagonist to a beloved, sympathetic figure helped him remain a consistent and enduring character in WWE. In addition to his in-ring accolades, The Big Show has also earned a reputation for his work ethic and professionalism. His longevity in the industry, competing for nearly 3 decades, is a testament to his dedication and adaptability, despite the physical toll that professional wrestling takes on the body. The Big Show continually reinvented himself throughout his career, transitioning from a monstrous heel to a fan favorite, and then to a mentor for the younger talent. As he entered the later years of his career, The Big Show began shifting away from active competition, instead focusing on mentoring and managing the next generation of wrestlers. His work in AEW, particularly in his new role as an analyst and occasional enforcer, allowed him to contribute his decades of experience to help shape the future of the industry. His behind-the-scenes contributions have also earned him respect from fans and fellow wrestlers alike. The Big Show's impact on the wrestling world is undeniable, and his career serves as an example of overcoming adversity, adapting to new roles, and achieving greatness in an ever-evolving industry. From his early days in WCW to his lengthy and storied career in WWE, to his later ventures in AEW, The Big Show has proven to be a true pioneer in professional wrestling. His journey was not just about his size and strength, but also about his ability to connect with audiences, entertain on a variety of platforms, and elevate the sport of professional wrestling as a whole. His career will be remembered as one of the most enduring and influential in the history of the industry. As The Big Show transitioned into retirement, his legacy within the wrestling community solidified even further. His larger-than-life persona, matched with his undeniable talent, made him a trailblazer for future generations of wrestlers. His unique position in wrestling history, straddling the world of heavyweight wrestling while still showing a wide range of versatility, provided a template for how to be a successful giant in an industry that traditionally relied on smaller, more agile performers to lead the charge. While he may not have had the same kind of spotlight matches in the later stages of his career, the Big Show's contributions were seen in the way he helped elevate the younger talents around him. His mentorship to newer superstars like Cesaro, Braun Strowman, and Big E, among others, helped shape the future of WWE and provided guidance on how to succeed in an industry that often requires wrestlers to continually adapt to an evolving landscape. His role in AEW, though more behind the scenes, is still significant. It showcased that even after decades of fame, the Big Show could transition into a new promotion and offers wisdom to a different audience. His signing with AEW was a moment that resonated with many fans, showing that there was still room for legends in modern wrestling promotions outside of WWE. In AEW, he was able to find a different purpose, helping to give credibility and exposure to a company that was making waves in the wrestling world as an alternative to WWE. In his personal life, White has been open about his struggles with health and weight, sharing with fans the challenges he faced in maintaining his size. He underwent surgery to correct some of the effects of acromegaly, including a procedure to remove the tumor that had caused the overproduction of growth hormone, which had a significant impact on his life, both physically and emotionally. White's openness about his condition and his journey with weight loss and health made him a relatable figure for fans, particularly those dealing with their own personal struggles. In addition to his wrestling career, Paul White has also made significant strides in philanthropic work, particularly in areas like children's hospitals and community support. He worked closely with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, granting numerous wishes to children in need. His involvement with such organizations highlighted his kind and generous nature off-screen, which contrasted his intimidating persona inside the ring. The Big Show's impact transcends the world of wrestling. He remains an iconic figure for fans of all ages, not just because of his physicality, but because of his presence and charisma. As a giant among giants, the Big Show became a symbol of strength, perseverance, and the ability to overcome adversity. His career was filled with memorable matches, moments of humor, and times of genuine emotion, all of which made him one of the most beloved figures in the wrestling world. Looking back at his long and storied career, it is clear that the Big Show's contributions to the wrestling industry were nothing short of groundbreaking. From his early days in WCW to his rise as a WWE superstar, to his later years in AEW and his work behind the scenes, Paul White's legacy continues to live on. The Big Show not only became a champion in the ring, but also helped redefine what it means to be a professional wrestler, demonstrating that it's not just size or strength that makes someone a legend. It's heart, perseverance, and the ability to adapt to change. As time moves on, the Big Show will always be remembered as a pioneer and entertainer and one of the most influential figures in professional wrestling. As time has passed, the Big Show's legacy continues to resonate within the wrestling world. Even though he has retired from active competition, his influence can still be felt through the many wrestlers he mentored and the fans he inspired. His role as a mentor in AEW and the larger wrestling industry ensures that his contributions remain vital, not just as a competitor, but as a guiding force for future generations. His ability to adapt, transition to new roles, and continually evolve within the industry sets a standard for longevity that few can match. The Big Show's story also underscores the importance of resilience in both personal and professional life. Despite his enormous size, which often drew attention, it was his character, work ethic, and ability to connect with people that defined him in the eyes of fans. From his struggles with acromegaly to navigating the ups and downs of an extensive wrestling career, his ability to persevere through adversity was a lesson to millions of fans around the world who saw him as more than just a giant. He was a symbol of determination. Looking back at his career from his debut in WCW to his time in WWE and AEW, the Big Show's versatility is clear. Whether working as a villain, a hero, a mentor, or a comic figure, he always brought authenticity and passion to his role. In his early days, He was often cast as the imposing monster heel, dominating opponents with his size and strength. Yet, he was capable of switching gears to play more humorous or sympathetic roles that endeared him to fans. While many of his matches are remembered for their high-impact moments and breathtaking displays of power, others are remembered for his willingness to get involved in entertaining storylines. His involvement in humorous skits, like his interactions with WWE legends such as The Rock or his participation in comedic segments with fellow wrestlers, showed that the Big Show was willing to take risks and entertain in ways that went beyond physical prowess. In WWE, the Big Show was part of numerous iconic moments. One of his most famous matches was at the 2000 Royal Rumble, where he made history by eliminating several top stars and establishing his place as a serious contender in the company. Another notable moment came during his involvement in the 2004 WrestleMania match against John Cena. Not only was it a milestone for the company, but it also demonstrated the Big Show's ability to tell a compelling story in the ring.